So thanks for coming in the shop today. And today we've got a couple of cigars that I picked up when I was in Maryland. If you watch any of the other videos, you'll see that I've done the Gran Habano Connecticut and the Gran Habano number 3. So I bought a mix pack with 4 different cigars in it. And in this mix pack there were these 2, and then I wanted to bring one to Eric so we could review it together. This is the Gran Habano Corojo number 5. Not to be confused with the Mama number 5. So if you want to show them your bands, it's a little closer. It's not a very glamorous band. I'd say it's just kind of, I would say this band is kind of cheap looking.
Very cheap.
Like, it's like, oh, we got a red band, we'll just put that stamp on there, and now this is what it is. So it's embossed, but I mean, it's just kind of a real cheap embossed, like they just, like I said, almost like they just stamped it and threw it on there. I've actually been really happy with the other 2 Gran Habanos that I smoked. They were actually kind of really good. The Connecticut, I was really surprised. Connecticut has a lot of really good flavor, so I actually have really high hopes for this cigar. Is it my imagination, or does it look fatter at the bottom? Like,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It looks like it comes down into a point. It's a little bit fatter at the foot.
yeah, dude.
Oh, my bad. It's a little fatter at the foot.
You need to shout
I need to shout.
and let it all out, but not here. Yeah, it actually looks fatter at the foot. That's weird. I didn't notice that. Are they really the things that you can do with that? So these are at least 60 by 6, and I would say my roll is pretty nice. It's got a deep dark brown chocolate color. The color is pretty consistent all the way through. You definitely notice the veins. It just looks like a natural sunburn.
Major veins, though. You know what I'm saying? They're not the, like, if you're thinking this was a cheaper cigar, they had the fatter veins in it.
Yeah.
This one doesn't. It is veiny, but they're not gigantic.
Yeah, I would say it is definitely veiny though, because like just as rolling, it's like a 1, 2, 3 predominant veins, like just kind of like right in a row. But yeah, I mean,
It's all the same leaves.
like I can't tell if it's an optical illusion with the band, if it's bigger at the bottom. Like I feel like it's an optical illusion, like
Slide the band down.
fooling my.
No, the bottom's thicker.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're smoking. Technically, we're smoking pyramids.
They mine, it goes like up and down. And
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's I think it's an optical illusion, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna smell the thing. It's almost mossy.
Oh, I'm getting tobacco. Cured tobacco. That's all I smell.
I think it has kind of a mossy smell to it.
Reminds me of the barn.
The barn that you grew up in.
The tobacco was cured in.
That's what I meant.
Not where I grew up. I wasn't raised in a barn. I'm not gonna close the door.
Wait, so not the barn you were raised in. You're talking about the tobacco barn.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I'll go with your nose on that one since you have that experience. My draw is super easy, and I like it that way. Like super easy.
I'm just getting that tobacco.
It's almost like a sweetness to it. I haven't drank anything but water.
That's all I've been drinking lately. So.
I feel like the finish, like when you exhale, like it's almost like maple syrup sweet, like out of my nose.
Yeah, I'm getting the sweetness.
That's interesting. Like it's really predominant. Like I don't think it's something that's just like it literally reminds me of like a maple syrup type of sweetness.
It'd be a little spicy, so you know.
Me too. That's why that's why I really wanted to point it out, because like it just seems like not a Corojo. Really sweet. I'm really excited for it. Well, I'm gonna light mine up.
You got one lighter.
Well, I guess I'll go to my quick thing. Man, there's that sweetness. There's that cedar, like a ton of cedar. Like this does not taste like a Corojo wrapper.
I gotta get past the first third before I can give any. Because it just seems to me like every time the first third is totally different than the rest of the cigar.
Yeah.
Or the first lineup, I should say, not the first third.
Well, I would argue and say that I don't think we've ever had a cigar where the first light didn't taste completely different. I think it's a unique thing. Like I love the first light on a cigar. Like it just it's just fresh and it's like putting you like in that mood. Like, hey, I just lit a cigar and my next hour is no troubles at all. Like I think it's almost like emotional, like versus
Calm down, Sally.
Well, I know you don't have emotions.
Feelings.
Whoa, feelings. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, lots of cedar wood and like unmilled black pepper, and then like that sweetness. Like,
I'm just not getting the sweetness. No, I'm definitely getting the cedar and the pepper.
yeah, man, the cedar is just all over, and the pepper is like hanging around in the background. Real smooth, like no bite, just
Yeah.
man, I like the cigar already. Although I don't know if you saw my Nat Sherman Timeless review, like that thing just fell apart.
Yeah.
It just fell apart, and I was not happy with it.
It's got a lingering peppery thing going on. I just expected the wrapper to have some spice,
Yeah,
but seems to be mainly in the ether.
yeah. I mean, I would say this is one of those cigars where like there's no question about what the wood taste is. It's like, bam, here's cedar.
Yep.
You like cedar? Because here it is. And then like the pepper is just hanging around, and that sweetness is kind of just like floating like in between the flavors.
I'm not getting sweets.
It's not like a it's
Not
not like
that one.
it's not like the maple sweetness that I was getting. Just like, wow, there's really a lot of sweetness here. It's almost like drifting on the wings of the cedar kite string.
On the wings.
Maybe it's more of a creaminess that I'm
That might be
going
right.
after.
Right.
It's good. I like it. It's definitely not as bold as I thought it was going to be. Thinking of
Oh, I
a
should blow this one. My bad.
here, this is what it tastes like.
VR.
Almost like a chocolatey. It's like I like the cigar so far.
It's not bad so far.
I like saying things that just kind of come to my mind sometimes. Like,
Like,
oh,
this
this
is-
is this and this. Like,
Yeah.
it's an experience, and that's why we do it for these folk, because they may not have experienced, or they want to compare their experience to a professional like yourself. You caught a 21-pound fish.
And Oakland is awesome
This is what I'm saying.
at video games.
So we're gonna smoke here through the first third and play some Sega Bass fishing, and be right back for you guys. So we're through the first third of these Corojos, and you can see the ash is hanging on now. It's yours hung on about an inch or so, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's well, I was gonna say it's pretty crumbly.
Yeah.
So I mean I think like it's hanging on, but it's kind of hanging on in like pieces. Not
I can't keep this place clean.
This is why we can't have anything nice. This is a very light cigar. Like I expected this to be a lot more bold.
Yeah, yeah. Being a Corojo, yeah. Seems like the cedar is just the only thing I'm getting. And the peppers died down.
Yeah, like a lot. Like it's
But the cedar, chewy cedar is pretty much all I'm getting now.
yeah.
It's got good smoke production. I mean, you don't have to baby it.
Yeah, I thought I was when I was fishing. I thought I was going to go out a couple times, and it didn't. It just burned right along. Yeah, so definitely good burner. My draw is fantastic. It's not burning perfectly straight, but it's definitely not bad either. I think this is the perfect fishing cigar. So if you're going to go fishing, you should
Yeah, that's pretty good.
you should take this one. Yeah, I think cedar really defined the first third. It was it's real light though. Like it's like I'm hesitant to say creamy, but it's almost like a soft cedar taste. Like it's not a harsh cedar taste.
That's why I said chewy. It's just, I don't know. It's not a biting cedar.
Yeah. Then that's what I was getting at. Where it's just like this is just a really nice like overall smooth smoke. Whereas whenever I had a Corojo beforehand, I was like, oh man, you better have something to drink with that, or it's gonna be a pepper bomb. But this one is not, and I like it. Like I feel like this would be almost like a deceptive Corojo.
Yeah.
Like if somebody smoked this and then they went and smoked like the Camacho Corojo, it'd be like, what is this? This isn't how Corojos are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just did it the backwards way. Maybe we were supposed to smoke this one first.
Yeah. Even the Alec Bradley Habano has a lot more kick than this.
Yeah. So real good so far. So we're gonna get the second, third, and be right back in 1 sec.
Okay, we're into the second, third now. I'm having a lot harder time keeping mine lit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't want to stay.
We're also not smoking it
Sure.
very consistently, so there's a fish to be caught. So that's important.
But they were staying lit pretty good while ago when we were doing it. But not much in the flavor change. Pepper's all gone. Pepper's gone. It's just cedar.
Yeah, it's just a cedar.
That's all it is. That's all I can say.
The draw is still fantastic, and the burn went a little wonky. Your burn went wonky.
My burn went really wonky.
Yeah.
But it could be from setting it down, trying to catch them monsters.
And my burn went a little wonky, but yours had a nasty overhang. But priorities. So I felt like there was like another layer of like tobacco underneath the cedar in the second, because like it was like crazy cedar, and then it's almost kind of like balanced out with tobacco. But the cedar is definitely like this is the note of this. That is the short one-word description of this cigar is cedar, and I can't remember smoking like an as cedary cigar as this, because it went to cedar and then it really just stayed there.
Yeah.
I love the smell that this cigar is putting out though, because it's almost like a soft tobacco smell. I like the smell that's coming out of the cigar. It just makes me feel like peaceful, I guess.
A cigar land, it all smells cigars. So.
Well, I would say that it smells like a cigar. So.
I hope so.
Well, I certainly hope so. We'll be back in 1 sec for you guys and a few fish for us.
Hold up.
So we are just about done with these here Gran Habano Corojos. And I would say here in the last third, like that sweetness came back. Like
Yeah.
I'm tasting it like
I'm tasting it now too.
like a sweet cedar. Like even here with like less than an inch to go, it's not bitter at all. It's very much sweet is the way I would describe it, but it's almost like a wood sweet. It's very much a wood sweet.
I can still get the hint of cedar, but it's I don't know, it's a lot less, but the sweetness is there.
Yeah, definitely. So interesting development. I can't think of another cigar that I've smoked where it's gotten sweet at the end. Like, yeah, this is
The whole other thing for our I think I'm gonna get a little.
which one was that?
The one with the Connecticut and the Maduro.
Okay.
That one gets sweet at the end.
Did we do a cigar review on that one?
No, we did not.
My draw is still excellent. Of course, it should be this far down, but mine's actually getting super hot here, so I'm probably gonna put it down after one more puff. Ouch. But man, yeah, really good cigar, just all the way to the end. I didn't get any bitterness at all. There was only that little bit of pepper, like for the first light, and then on the first third, and then it was just
Cedar.
yeah, just lots of cedar, and then it ended with the sweet wood. So I would say it's a really unique cigar. Like that's a cigar I could easily see carrying here.
I like it. It's a little light. for my taste.
Yeah, it was much lighter than I expected. Even
Yeah.
for a sun-grown, it was very light. This like it reminded me of a really flavorful like Connecticut is what it made me think of. Yeah, so I really like Connecticut. And I really like these. I'm gonna go with sun-grown because that's what they look like. They're Corojo. So yeah. Anything else?
No, it's a good stick. I don't know how much.
$5. $5, but I bought them in a pack though, so they're a little cheaper when you buy them in a pack. So, yeah, good one.
Yeah.
So if you're not there already, brothersfindsbacker.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to and leave a comment to make Adam happy. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah.
I can't trust you. Putting stupid shit I'm doing on the screen. Oh, so we're gonna do that first, then get back into it?
That's a good idea.
I'm like, I feel like I'm talking normal to you, but when I watch the video, you're always freaking loud.
I intentionally speak louder in my videos, so I'm actually not speaking at a normal level.
Oh, you're yelling, you say?
I'm yelling so they can hear.
I don't want to talk this way.
But it's so appealing.
No, it's not. Oh. You can do it.
Well, I'm trying to do it.